Hello everyone, sorry that I haven't posted in months, but welcome back to a new video. Today's gonna be what if Deku had 3 blue dragon gears. And the ship is female hawks and female overhaul, and there's a villain there. We first have the white vanishing dragon. There's no red dragon in this ship because I'm too lazy character for it. The golden dragon, it only has a balance breaker. And the black dragon only has a balance breaker. It looked like this. And this is the thing for the dragon I drive for the white dragon. Recording room. Anyways. So let's start off at Deku's childhood, you can say. He's pretty quirkless. Hold on. When I'm narrating this in my picture. So he's pursuing quirkless. Alright. He is pursuing quirkless at the age of 4. No, 10. Yeah, 10. He's pursuing quirkless at the age of 10. Then he gets bullied at school by Katsuki Bakugo, giving him a scar. Or a scar right here. How long do I have a scarred character? He has a scar with the blood. He has scars all over his hands from defending from Bakugo. And he covers them with suits. And then let's get to middle school. A huge time skip. On the last day of middle school, he gets bullied every day by everyone, even the teachers. And then Deku just had it one day. He said, he said, I'm who is about to awaken, and the white dragon emperor who talks the lands down to the darkness. I will rod of the domination with infinite destruction. Huh? Oh, that's the evil one. Hold on. He says, who am I? I who is about to awaken, and the heavenly dragon who has taken the principles of supremacy from God. I envy the infinite, and everyone in the schools hear him say this. And I purge the dream. I shall become the white dragon of supremacy, and I shall take you to the limits of white paradise. And then he turns into this. Everyone just saw it. And he summons Excalibur. Hold on. No, not Excalibur. He summons this baby. summons this sword. And he says, who's willing to die first? And they all point at Bakuro. He says, he's gonna suffer with all of this on his shoulders, so Bakuro, run. And I mean, run. He flies out of school and points his hands at the school, and he says, dividing dimension. He divides the entire school into nothing. There's nothing left, not even a speck of dust from that school is left on that place. The school disappeared. He said, and he got abused at home too. But it was minor abuse. It was minor abuse. Like, didn't feed him or neglected him for Miko and Hasashi. Then they had a daughter named Iowa, who treated her like a queen, a goddess. How they treated Akano to Izuku. That's how they treated him. So Deku ran away, but without leaving the Midoriya's, without a little gift, you may say. You know what he did to Anako? He, let's just say, she won't be talking for a while. He cut her tongue off. Alright, let's skip to the pre-interview of Izuku. He's running down an alleyway, and he runs into a particular little girl named Eri. He crashed down to her and saying, "Who are you, kid?" Oh shit, I forgot something. And he has his wings out, like these, but he can't pull them in again. And for these dragons, he has a golden gauntlet on his right and a black gauntlet on his left. And he has white hair. And he's running and he bumps into a little girl. Says, "Hi, little girl. Hi. Sorry for bumping into you. No. Fine. I just got lost from my mommy and this overhaul treats Eric correctly. Not like that bastard of an overhaul in the anime. Or the manga. Whichever you watch or read." He's like, calm down, I'll help you find her. And he has both his gold and black gauntlets activated, but he doesn't know what they do. And they find Overhaul talking with Hawks, who are both bisexual. So they start dating each other, even though one is a villain and one is a hero. But the hero's so serious and doesn't know this shit. Says, "Hello. Hello, is this your daughters? Is these your mommies?" He says, yes, thank you, sir. No one them. And Overall says, "Who are you?" "Yes, call me Volley Lucifer." He said it in a seductive way when he says Lucifer. "What is your quirk?" "I have 3. Black Emperor Dragon of Hatred, Golden Dragon, Golden Emperor of Wealth, and the White Dragon of Supremacy." Or the White Vanishing Dragon, whichever you want. The White Emperor Dragon, the Golden Emperor, And the Black Emperor. Balance Breaker Hatred Mode turns into this Balance Breaker Angelic Gold. And he turns into this. And then he says, Balance Breaker Divine of the White.
Okay, about men.
Hold on, guys. And he says, this is not even my final form. But that would be linked to a murder I did. Or not murder. Crazy and shit. Leans. Officers, do I have to arrest you? Are you allowed to arrest you? You know what? I don't really give a fuck about my personal life. Yeah, ages, yes, I remember he says. So I can date, fuck, marry whoever I want. And plus, I'm bisexual, he says. So, I like a little bit of both, or like one side of the other, you can say. Really? We're both bisexual. Cool. Adopted or sperm bank daughter? Adopted. Cool. Anyways, I have to get going before the cops come. Why? I cut off my little sister's tongue. Why? She's treated like royalty while I'm treated as her slave. Nothing but clanks. That's my birthday present or Christmas gift. And you're like, what? What the fuck is wrong with them? Nothing says. Nothing very much. And Hawk says, hey, why don't you join a little relationship? Having a man in it wouldn't be bad. Plus, I will have a dad to look at. What do you think? And Overhaul says, sure, if he's okay with it. And Deku says, I'm perfectly fine with it. So what do you say, little Airy? I'm your new dad? And she says, Papa, yay, I get a Papa. Says, can we go get ice cream? Sure. Golden, angelic gold. Creation. Matter creation. He creates stacks upon stacks of the olives. Says, angelic gold down. He goes back to his human form and he walks with Overhaul, Airy, and Hawks. He has a black Mustang. He created a black Mustang with all the, a white Mustang with all the good parts, if you know what I mean. And he said they went to a good ice cream shop, got them good money. Alright, let's skip all the way to time skip a bit to a month later, where the UA entered Lyceum Science for another year. And they've been staying at the Yakuza base lately. But then Deku says, why don't we get a little own mansion, cabin, or whatever we want in the forest? I can use magic. So I can use space magic to make it look like it's not there. And they can walk right through it. What do you say, guys? And they say, yeah, yay, Baba. And Avery has a little pet cheetah. Alright. And Deku goes and how do you say it? goes to a far, far away forest. And he creates a mansion. And then a few yards away from that creates a cabin. And in the mansion he creates an underground garage for all his expensive cars. He created every car in existence, even the automatics and makeshift cars, if you know what I mean. From the first car ever made to the newest. That's what I'm saying. That's the type of car he has. Anyways, let's say he created a fake history of the Lucifers. Because they will only talk about, in Japan, they only talk about Japan's history, not the world's history. Unless, yeah. Yeah, they only talk about their history. Look, he says the Lucifers are from Canada. Yeah, Canada. Say he says they're from Canada. The Lucifers are from Canada. We're a ridiculous, we're one of the most strongest people in Canada. We ruled, basically. We were like the kings and queens. But my father detached from the main branch of his family and became a side branch with his lovely, slutty wife of Inko, who he doesn't know fucks other dudes while he's at work or on business trips. That's how we got our lovely darling Jimmy. We're lucky she got Inko's green hair, or she was lucky. Say. And Deku says, okay, Eddie. He was talking on the ride over there in the car. I should have said that before. When they get to the house, he says, okay, Eddie, your room is straight upstairs and go running down the hall. The first story. The final door against a wall, okay? And there you have all the good toys. You even have some boy toys, so we will judge you. Whichever you play. Thank you. And Deku starts training in the backyard with his giant gut, and they hear him chant, "Who am I who is about to awaken, am the White Dragon Emperor, who will take the law down to darkness. Wrong one. I who am about to awaken am the Heavenly Dragon, who has taken the principles of supremacy from God. I envy the infinite and I proud to dream. I shall become the White Dragon of supremacy. I shall take you to the limits of what purgatory." And he turns into this. This is Dragon Blast Offs, EU, Divine Dividing, Matter Dividing, Dividing You, Pocket. Yeah, he uses all of those moves. And Hawks is right now at work, so yeah. And Overhaul is still at the base. He was telling her the Lucifer history, since she's now a Lucifer. Yeah, instead of Notorious, I would named Lucifer. But his name was Zuko. He's Zuko Lucifer, so he changed it to one. He went to his grandpa, who hated his son being a Sashin story for dating a slut. They knew that he crafted, but never told Sashi. And And then he teleports right in front of us, of Sasuke having a meeting with his grandfather. Let's call him Tanjiro Buddy, because that's what they come up with a new name. Hello, Grandpa Tanjiro. Hello, Sasuke. And Tanjiro says, what the hell happened between you two? Well, let's just say his slutty wife had a daughter with another man. He still doesn't get it, does he? I ran up dating two wonderful ladies and have a daughter of my own. You would be a grandpa unless I didn't live with you. What do you mean? My daughter's name is Ari Lucifer. And they're considered my girlfriends, but I consider them my wife. So if they were my wife, they would be known as God. Oh fuck, I don't know Overhaul's real name. Hold on. One would be Kai Lucifer, and the other one would be, oh fuck, I don't know Hawks either. Oh fuck, he calls her cordial. No, let's change the name to, what one is a good name? Mitsuri. Yeah, Mitsuri. It will be Mitsuri Lucifer. That's some lovely ladies with sexuality like me. I'm bisexual. We're both bisexual. Really? Mm-hmm. Our daughters are adopted. Our daughter is adopted because you know, overhaul a guy is from the overhaul. Yeah. We made two, like the rest of our families, like that. Yeah, totally, really. See, Grandpa, he's not even a villain. I know his job objective is A. Holmes, Fronter. That's fuck you, he's now I'm feeling new with experiences. And his grandpa said, oh, you were not even getting the inheritance in the first place, putting me. He was. He points at Izuku. Hell, I'm your son. Yeah, but you're not very much. You're a villain. You're not a fucking civilian. You're a Lucifer. Be proud of the fucking name. Never. Here, let me call up your horrible wife. Izuku dies up. Because he doesn't. She doesn't have his phone. Hello, another spirit. Yes, I'm looking for a good time. If you know what I mean. Are you interested? Says, oh yes, my son is right now. My husband is not paying business trip, so I'm all good. And then Hasashi says, yes, sitting there. Alright, I'll be there within. Fuck you, bitch. I'm Izuku. Huh? Izuku? How the hell did you read this number? You may know me as Ollie Lucifer. Have you ever heard the name? Does it ring a bell? What it does? I'm a villain, bitch. I'm classified as the #1 villain of Germany and Italy. Yeah, that's right. And Japan doesn't know about it yet. So I'm an introvert. Wait. Now, excuse me. I have to go talk to my grandfather. Hi, bitch. And never call this number. If you do, you will be sent to my two wives, who will be lovely to talk with you. One can turn you into shit, and one can do a little bit of something. He's a hero, so don't you dare try You got it, Nico. Victoria. Okay. Now, grandfather, as you were saying, I will get your inheritance. Yes. But how worth it your death? How that's easy. Shotgun Jutsu, he just says, and creates another version of, oh no, he says, Blood Clone Jutsu. Another version of him up here says, try these. Okay. Now Hisashi here. He picks up a gun with his 2 nails. He has his gauntlets on. Picks up a pistol and gives it to Hisashi. Here, shoot him. If you can do this, I'll give you a portion of the money. And he shows his grandfather his crossing fingers. He says, okay, for the money. And boom, shot him right in the head. And as he did that, Izuku grabbed the gun from Hisashi saying, how would Izumi feel without a dad? Oh, what? You weren't even her real father. Boom, popped the cap in his head. He made the gun disappear. He made it look like a villain attack called the Hero Association of Karen. He said his grandfather and dad died. We were really in the Costco. Yes. What? Yes. And they see like actual big footmarks, like of the rhino. He's, I think, no, he's Russian. The Hulk, fuck it, the Hulk. The Hulk looked like it couldn't come from him. What is your qualification? Mine is just creation. I can't say what type of creation it is. What? He points at something when he sees a big building, like a big hulking building coming, saying, I'm back to kill you, kid. It's like he called the cops. I'm gonna have to kill the cops too. And then there was a hero behind him and knocked the villain out, saying, sorry. Looks like you have to read their wills. It looked like they were discussing that. Alright? He reads it out loud. I, Tanjiro Lucifer, resign every company and every cent of the Lucifer name to Valley Lucifer. He says, are you Valley Lucifer? Of course. I'm the only Valley in our family. Wait, what? Yeah, plus I'm the only other man. One, those 2 just died, and plus my mom is left. My sister is the name of my real sister. She's my half sister. Anyways, I have to go through 2 lovely wives and a daughter. What do you mean? No, 2. They're both bisexual. And that's, I'm clear. Disgrace. Bisexual, okay? What do you mean? And like you having a relationship with your boss? Oh, he's a man or a man. That's so fuck you. Just what you gonna do? What would happen if I release this tape to the government? You would get fired and your boss would get fired and you lose all that money and you dare try to. How do you say it? Judges, because we're bisexual. I'm doing this in a one POV aside, narrator talking. Oh fuck, sorry. I'm doing this within like first person view, so Izuku is talking while I'm talking. If you get what I mean. Anyways, POV back onto Izuku. He says, now, bye. He says, creation space quirk. Space portal between Japan and Canada. And I jump right through it. And I say, creation quirk, space quirk, deleted. Space portals, deleted. And I appear right in front of Harry's room. And I'm not gonna say, hello, Eddie, I'm home. This daddy. Harry said while walking. You wanna play? Yes. Can we play Modern Warfare? He said, sure. But which one? Modern Warfare 2, Daddy, because we already finished the first one. I wanna finish the second one story. Okay. And we finished the story mode. And then they played World War One story mode and World War II story mode. Modern Warfare Infinite Warfare, I think. Yeah. And it skipped an entire year to the UA entrance thing. Deku passes on the writing exam, and instead of putting Valu Lucifer for his name, because he's wanted in 2 countries, but Canada doesn't know that yet. And he got the money. And then he put any name as Issei Hyoto from the Hyoto clan. Yeah, that's like another clan that's actually real, but then you don't know that he's using their name. Because they're all the way in China while they're in Japan. Yeah. He passes the written exam onto the roll exam. He says, angelic gold. And I become this draconic angelic wings. And they pop out of my back. And I say, draconic scale mail. And my golden scale mail armor. And I pop every bone in my body. It says, Excalibur, golden form. And Excalibur peels in my hands. Search out what Excalibur looks like. From High School DxD, the golden one. Just, Brother Mike started this shit already. Not in the movie. I have to get back to my wives. You raise like a college and this shit, yeah. You raise a college. So I have to get back to my wives and child. Not hurry this shit up. Yes, sir. He says, starting Ratch and 1, 2, go! And Izuku just Ollie books it in, says Excalibur, 3rd form, golden dance. And he's just tapping them, turning them all to gold. And then he put his sword to the ground, holding it by the handle, pointing it to the ground, saying, disintegrate. And hopefully gold, anything returned to gold, disintegrated before their eye. He said, 2nd form, golden crush. And he looks like he's making a circle, like making a full circle with the sword. And it looks like he's touching pure air to make gold. But he's actually touching the water droplets in the air and turning them to gold and makes a pure golden circle. And then he slashes it, and the gold goes right through all the robots in front of him. It said gold form, golden form, form 1, Midas touch. And he's just cutting them into turn into gold. He said, fourth form, heaven's gold. Well, he just holds up the sword, and golden drops are hitting the robots that sit and grazing them and turning dust to gold. He said, Form 5, heavenly crescent, and he makes a crescent moon and just slashes it up to down, making a cross sort of crescent. And he just hits 1 3-pointer. He's like up to 105 points right now, and then the 0-pointer comes out. And let's say Uraraka asks for help. He says, 6th form, heaven's gate. There's only 6 forms to this, but heaven's gate. While he says heaven's gate, his sword duplicates and he starts doing like doing a circle. Then he puts in pipes, like bars. Says heaven's bird cage, and he just slashes at it and pushes it, and it hits the wall, turning it pure gold, solid gold. And then it disintegrates, and the wind blows the gold dust right up in the real rocket's eye. It says, waste of money. Darling, I don't need money. I have pure gold. Then he says, final form, Midas, true form. He turns the rock to pure gold, and it makes that heavy on the rock and say, try lifting that bitch. And she touches it and lifts it up. And he says, and it turns to gold, and she lifts it up, and it gold dust, and it blows away right in her eyes. He says, and then he's walking away saying, I wonder how Harry is doing. Can't wait to see my sweet old water. And Bakugo hears it and he looks straight at Izuku saying, what are you doing here? They don't know I'm the one that attacked the school, and you can't blame me on me because it was a witch dragon and I have golden wings and a golden form, so they will never know. Gotcha, keep Bakugo. And he starts walking. I wonder how Kai is doing. I wonder how Mitsuri is doing. I think Mitsuri is right now work and Kai's right now in the lab. Oh, fuck, I left. Who did I left watching here? Oh, whatever. I left one of those. What did I call him again? Sitsus, yeah. I left Woody. Yeah, Woody Sitsu. Watching her. He's more feminine. I think I made him gay. Even more good for gay. Says angelic wings. And this license has quick POV on narrator. This license to let you use your quirk outside of hero work for civilians. Like for teleportation quirk, like wing quirks or teleportation quirks. And Deku just uses his wings to fly at supersonic speeds. He makes it home and knocks on the door and sees Kai on the sofa watching TV while Aries on the ground drawing on her coloring books, while Mitsuri is working in the kitchen, also known as Hawks. He says, I thought my lovely wives were working at their job. I thought wrong. He says, I'm home. And all three of them run up to Lodge or Deku. Both Kojiko Mitsuri and Kai kissing him on the cheek, while he lifts up Eri and kisses her on the forehead, saying, Eddie, at home? And he says, Papa, Papa, I drew you something. And shows her a dragon she drew. And it's so detailed for a young kid. Alright, the card come. Alright, let's skip a few days to the entrance letter coming in. He says, Ise Hyoto, you have passed with XXX. The written test, you had passed with XXX. This is a cliffhanger. Bye, and have a wonderful day. And also, sorry for not uploading the past month. It's just I had summer school to do. Anyways, bye, and have a nice day.